Hey guys, so recently I was doing a pedicure and I removed the gel polish from the client's big toe and it was green. And if you don't know what this is, a lot of us in the nail industry will call it a greeny, but the proper Latin term is this. A very hard word to say. It's a form of fungus. And before you freak out, go ahead. Okay, you done? There's a lot of different type of funguses out there, guys. This is just a type of fungi in the family that is more of a bacteria that grows under moisture. So the client was telling me, oh, it must have been from the last pedicure that I got from another salon. And before she continued, because I know where she's going with this, I said, hey, have you bumped your big toe recently? And she's like, how did you know? I bumped my big toe a week and a half ago. I showed her and explained to her, you see your big toe is separated. The nail is separated from the actual nail plate. The nail plate is separated from the nail bed. So the nail plate is actually the actual nail on top of your toe, and the nail bed is that tissue on the bottom there that it kind of comes together. When she bumped her toe, it put trauma on it and it separated. So now there's a huge gap underneath that when she showers or she wears socks, there's sweating, moisture gets trapped under there and it doesn't get dried, and this bacteria grows in moisture. It goes from yellowish to green to dark green, which is the final stage if you don't take care of it. Generally, this is very common, even in nails when you're wearing extensions and stuff like that. That's why I recommend clients come in 2 to 3 weeks to get their nails maintained. We cut out any lifts, we seal it back up so they don't have moisture trapped underneath any lifted nails. This happens a lot of times on enhancements when you're getting your nails done. You see a lot of people posted the green is always on the fingers. This is not something that can be transferred, or let's say an implement that's dirty. It needs moisture to be able to procreate and actually grow. So that's something to keep in mind. And if you're a client that runs into this issue, it's best just to let it grow out and eliminate the moisture, and you'll be just fine. It's very normal. Don't freak out. A lot of people get it, and you definitely don't want to work on clients that have really bad stages of this, and when it's actually really dark green, because it very kind of affected the structure of the natural nail plate. Anything like yellowish and stuff like that, you can definitely remove, buff off. Make sure you throw away any disposable tools that you use on the client, and also sterilize and sanitize and clean your tools, and you should be fine. There's different stages with it, and it's definitely up to your discretion if you want to work on a client or not. You definitely can refuse a client also, just the fact that if it's in the later stages, you don't want to damage their natural nail plate. So just a little bit of information for a lot of you guys that run this issue, and for those that have that issue, you can also with the toes, you can definitely use a little droplet bottle, put a little alcohol in there, drop it underneath there when you maybe wear shoes all day or after you shower, and the alcohol will dry and it'll actually pull moisture from those areas and help it from spreading. All right, guys. I hope that really helps out, because I think a lot of clients get really freaked out when they see it, and it's definitely good to be knowledgeable.